Letter to My Daughter, a Novel, by George Bishop. Narrated by Tavia, Gilbert. Copyright 2010 by George Bishop, Jr. This unabridged audiobook is published by arrangement with Ballantine Books, an imprint of the Random House Publishing Group, a division of Random House Incorporated, and was produced in the year 2010 by Tantor Media, Incorporated, which holds the copyright thereto. 1. March 22nd, 2004, Baton Rouge. Dear Elizabeth, how to begin this? It's early morning and I'm sitting here wondering where you are, hoping you're all right. I haven't slept since you left. Your father says there's no sense in phoning the police yet. You're probably just blowing off steam, and you'll be back as soon as you run out of money or the car runs out of gas, whichever comes first. I shouldn't be so hard on myself, he says. What with the way you spoke to me last night, it would take more forbearance than anyone's capable of not to react the way I did, and besides, it wasn't even that much of a slap. Still, I blame myself. I keep seeing the look on your face as you brought your hand up to your cheek. The shock, the hurt, then the cold stare that bordered on hatred. When I heard the back door close in the middle of the night, I thought to myself, well, there she goes. But it was only when I was standing on the driveway in my nightgown watching the taillights of my car disappear down the street that I understood just how bad this has become. I'll try not to insult you by saying I know how it feels to be 15. I can see you rolling your eyes. But believe it or not, I was your age once, and I had the same ugly fights with my parents. And I promised myself that if I ever had a daughter, I would be a better parent to her than mine were to me. My daughter, I told myself, would never have to endure that same inept upbringing that I did. I would be the perfect mother, patient and understanding, kind and sensible. I would listen to all my girl's problems, help her when she needed it, and together we would build a bridge of trust that would carry us both into old age. Our relationship, it seemed so simple then, would be marked by love, not war. Well, things don't always turn out the way we want them to, do they? Sometimes when I'm yelling at you for coming in late, or criticizing your choice of friends, or your taste in clothing, or your apparent indifference to anything having to do with family or school or future, I hear my mother's voice coming out of my mouth. My mother's very words, even. In spite of all my best intentions, I find myself becoming her. And you, of course, become me, reacting the same way I reacted when I was your age, revisiting all the same hurts that I suffered, and so completing one great big vicious circle of ineptitude. I want to stop this. I've thought, and I'm not sure how to go about it, except maybe to make it a rule to do everything that my mother didn't do and not to do everything that she did. A crude way to right the wrongs, no doubt, and not altogether fair to my mother, who on occasion could be a decent person. But one thing I've realized that my mother never did, and this was perhaps her greatest failing as a parent, the one thing she never did was to give me any good, honest advice about growing up. Oh, she gave me plenty of rules, to be sure. She was a fountain of rules. Sit up straight, keep your legs together. Don't run, don't shout, don't frown, don't wear too much makeup, or boys will think you're a tramp. But she never told me what I really wanted to know. How does a girl grow up? How does a girl make it through that miserable age called adolescence and finally get to become a woman? This was something I thought I might be able to help you with. I always pictured us sitting down together and having a talk, mother to daughter. You'd take your earphones out, I'd turn off the TV. Your father would be out running errands, and so we'd have the whole afternoon to ourselves. In this talk I would begin by telling you, as straightforwardly as I could, the story of my own adolescence. My intention would be not to shock or embarrass you, but to try and show you we're not all that different, you and I. I do know what